Apparently the cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
That's the part where we talk to each other.
Yep.
Sunny Vonani, hi everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into episode 2. We received so much love from the first episode, and it's just so heartwarming to see all the love and support that is going on in the Eswatini community. Today we are not alone, but we'll get into that later.
Surprise.
We'll get into it later, but we just wanted to appreciate you guys for all of the support and the love, for the ones who have been sharing the podcast episode. Let's get the views up. We thought we could read some of the comments, but I'm realizing some of them are actually inside jokes.
You were attacking me. I'm just saying. But
Who was attacking you, my
There's
sister?
this one specific comment there.
Out of 20 something comments, one.
Read, my sister. Read. It's fine, guys. It's fine.
So I'm gonna read a comment from Loma Kuku Sambo. She said, "Ngiyajabula kakhulu siyabonga kuvizi babekwa damn American Corner. You are really inspiring us from sticks to stone. Sticks emaswati to stone, cornerstone. I love the tone, the authenticity, vibe. Bantwaneni nenjabulo looks great on you guys. Production superb." Thank you. Another comment, the one that was attacking B. We played a little icebreaker game, which was very fun.
Attacking him.
It was a question asking, would you pick the money or would you create something? Yeah, and then this girl decided not to pick the money, and I think this is Dalubuhle Dlamini. That's your brother, probably.
He is
He said B, you would pick the money.
I mean, just because in Tanzania I would pick. I still stand. I would pick creation instead of money. Trying so hard to
we also got from Bantu North, congratulations ladies, a beautiful era we are in, Gosiami, and so much more. Thank you so much for the love, the support. We are now in episode 2, and episode 2 is super exciting. I'm just gonna let B talk to you guys for a minute, let you know what's up, what's good. How's the mood today? How's the energy?
First of all, y'all can see the bright colors. Right. Pink, red. Yeah. You can see my mood today. I'm always excited. Today I'm actually happy. Happy, energetic, the huge. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling good. Comment down below with a pink heart to tell us how you know. If you are excited like me, pink heart.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
What did I have for breakfast? I actually wanted to have noodles. But I had cornflakes and then I had... There's a whole list. Please, my sister, allow me to explain. No. I had cornflakes and then I had meat. Then I had yogurt and then I had a fruit. At least I had the fruit at the end. I mean, my appetite is doing the things these days.
You tried, babes. I'm more on the noodles for breakfast, but to style
Yeah.
Like I mentioned in the beginning, today we are not alone. It's usually a dynamic duo, but today we are a dynamic trio. We've got an amazing guest in the house.
Yeah.
And I wrote down this intro, and I really hope I will do his intro justice. And I'm just going to read it because I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is all about brand storytelling, weaving your creative narrative. And we are going to be diving into this conversation with none other than a multi-talented individual who wears many hats. He is a renowned Swazi media personality, a leading influencer, and a compelling author. You might know him from his widely successful book, See You at the Top, which has become a go-to guide for personal branding. And he's just followed that up with the latest impactful work called The Winning Tips for Hustlers, which recently also embarked on a hugely positive national tour, which has concluded. Also, the visionary behind the acclaimed Jumbo Festival.
The one and only.
The only. I guess the festival gives away who the guest is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Jumbo, for being here. I know we had a conversation earlier of is it Jumbo or Jumbo? Please tell the people, because we can't be the only ones having that little dilemma.
And guess who actually guessed it right between all of us in the comment section?
Actually, it's Jumbo because we are in Swaziland. It's Jumbo. But Gege, it's actually jumbo in the literal sense. In the grammatical sense, it's jumbo. But when we are bringing it down to Swaziland, it's jumbo. Yeah.
We're so happy to have you here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so excited. Thank you so much for having me here. Before you were a Jew, now you're a trio. Thank you so much.
See, Destiny's Child today.
Featuring.
Say my name. Say my
Thank you for
name.
featuring me.
Thank you for featuring me.
Not a lot of people know this, but I know you from my early days of working for a local agency, and sonke nje, but me, shame. And I just want to tell you all a story of how Jumbo made such an impression on me, and I was like, I want to work with more people like that. I can't remember if you pulled up to the office or if you called, but you literally came in there and you're like, I would love to work with brands. This is what I've done. You guys are an agency. Who do I talk to who like handles influencer marketing? And I remember the reception was like, oh, it's Tim, because I just started working as the digital person. And I was like, this person is very assertive, very headstrong. And I think that says so much about the conversation we'll be having today, which is about personal branding, the impression you make on people and all of that. So from that day, I was just like, this guy, there's something there.
How was my first impressions on you?
I was like, Lona. Because it was an ambush. It was such an ambush, but I appreciate people who are able to take charge. So for me, it was like, wow, like this guy knows what he wants. He knows who he wants to work with, and he's got an action plan. We'll see. If it means I have to go knock where this opportunity is at, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
We had outside.
Have you always been like that very assertive person?
Not really. I think before I was very shy. I'm shy.
I'm sorry.
I do see it though.
Why are you judging me?
I'm sorry. I've never seen the shy side of. But it's fine. Yeah.
I'm naturally a shy person. You see, the bubbliness and being extroverted is a learned character because of the work that I do. I think the shyness is linked to being the child of God that I am. So.
Oh, I love my sister. I don't believe he's a child of God.
No. I'm thinking Uchaiba Tomoy. The first time I heard of Tomoy was him, and then he says child of God, no shy.
So I think and as I was developing my brand, I decided to like man up and go get what I wanted, and because I realized that, and if I was going to sit down and play the victim card, there was nothing that I was going to achieve. So I decided to be bold and go for my goals.
I'm a big believer of no one is coming to save you if you don't get up and do something for yourself. So that's nice. But we'll get into all the juicy stuff because I can see the direction this conversation wants to take now. And me, I'm not there yet. I want to ease our viewers into this conversation very nicely. So we have something on the Link Up podcast called Icebreaker questions that we like to ask. Nothing too crazy.
It's not deep. It's not
And we sent you questions for this particular chat, but we didn't send you the icebreaker ones because we didn't want you to crema, we didn't want you to practice. We just wanted your most authentic.
That's ambushing me, but it's fine.
I mean,
my reactions. Memes loading. Yeah.
So it's just really random questions. You ready?
Ready. Let's do this.
Let's go. Okay. The first one is about time travel.
Okay.
If you had the opportunity to time travel, would you rather go back into the past and rewrite a moment? Or would you rather go into the future and see what's ahead? And for whatever answer you pick, why?
Give us the reason.
I think I would go to the future because I would go to the future. I'm not happy about my past. There are so many mistakes that I did and too much regret. So I anything that has to do with my past.
But this would be an opportunity to rewrite that. Like, you have a chance to go back and fix a mistake.
but if I have a chance to go to my future and DJ something and align something there, then that's a win. That's a huge win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's valid.
It is
My
solid.
second question is the story behind the name Jumbo. Because I recently found out it's not on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
The government has never heard of this name.
But mangala thini nje kuthi Jumbo Khumalo ubalo.
What's the story? What is the story?
It's not an interesting story. It's basically, when I was in high school, I used to play soccer. So, I used to play soccer.
I didn't say anything. My face didn't say anything.
So I was.
Yeah, we listen. We don't
I was
judge.
playing in the midfield, a part of men know, so it's defensive midfield. So I was aggressive because I have a very masculine boy. I was aggressive. So my coach back then, it was Mbiva Manyatsi. So my coach said, no, when and there's this thing, elephants are sometimes called jumbo. So my kind of play was like of an elephant. So my coach said,
Oindlovu.
yeah,
Oindlovu.
So that was when
And
I
then it
was like,
just stuck.
yeah, that was like, okay, jumbo. So when I came into the entertainment space, sort of, because I became an MC before I became an influencer.
Okay.
So yeah. So I started as an MC, wara. So now figure good space was Justice, and Justice was already there, occupied, Pastor Justice. So I thought like it was going me too. We were giving me
like
two
Justice.
vibes. Yeah,
Me
but,
too.
yeah. So I was like, Jumbo is fine.
Okay, Justice and Fundis and Justice no one. That makes sense. I wonder why that happens though. Like our birth given names, for some weird reason, you can't use your name like who the content space. Like even like when you're being famous, Uba.
Yeah,
You
I'm
just have to
using
come-
mine. What
I
do you mean?
Them not for them. Bapegwa. I mean, I usually go by B because you can't just say, oh, Bapegwa. Like, people always mess up my name. I think maybe it's a me thing.
Yes.
But I guess what you're saying was Justice, Senbanengi. At least it's in about them not
I used to mess up your name.
Bancane. I don't think you guys have heard of any
Both
other
in.
Bapegwa.
I'm scared to even say. I used to practice saying her name and be like, Babe.
Yeah, I've heard so many. Yeah, let's not even go
So the
there.
B is fine now.
Yeah, the B is fine
B
because
is easy.
people always mess it up. Nabo mapegwa, bapegile, and it's like
Guning,
yeah,
it's getting
Guninga
Guning, yeah.
Guningia. Guningia.
Kakuilu.
Okay, my third question.
Mm-hmm.
What was on your playlist today on your way?
Oh,
Sing
Senbegetele. From Bunya to Manzina, I was playing Young Zesh Senbegetele.
I don't know that song.
You
I've
have
never
to.
heard it.
You
I
have.
need
It's
to
a
go listen
hit.
to that song.
Okay.
Okay, I've got
Yeah.
one more question. Yeah.
Mhm.
If you could have a superpower for a day, any superpower in the world, any, which one would you pick?
A tricky one. Any superpower.
Absolutely anything.
Anything. I think I would have all the money in the world.
Is that a superpower?
It is.
You know what? We'll
Money
take
man.
it.
Superman,
We'll
money
take
man.
it. We'll take it.
Anything that will bring me a lot of money. I think it's power there. So,
Yeah.
I agree.
Superhero. Who attracts money.
So, now moving over to the serious stuff, Shay. Thank you
Okay.
for indulging us.
Yeah.
You just recently pushed out the second book, your second book. A lot of people are still sitting in an era where they would love to write their first book. I am one of
Okay.
those people.
We are
should.
waiting for that book, Shem.
Please.
Personally.
I just want to know, like,
Yeah.
as someone who is working towards something like that, how were you able to publish even the first one, let alone the second one?
Yeah.
And what lessons have you learned with this one that
Second one.
were taken from the first one? Like, or lessons from the first one that informed the second one?
Yeah.
Okay. Worth noting is that it took me 5 years to write and publish the first one.
Sure.
a whole 5
very
years.
patient,
It was hectic, but
Mm.
what I figured out is that Eswatini loves reading, but they don't want to read a long thing. So hence, hence, attention span yabo is very short.
Mm.
So you cannot try to cultivate the spirit of reading and yet you are making them to read a dictionary kind of a book. So the first book was 280 pages. The CEO at the top, and it was very rich. It is very rich. And then the second one is 100 pages.
Okay.
So
Shorter.
that is the lesson, and believe me, you. The most selling between the two is the second one because
Crazy.
it's like finger foods to them. It's like finger foods. Yet the first one, it was going, but slowly.
Yeah.
So what I learned is that you don't have to. You have to set a schedule. You cannot write. You don't have to wait on inspiration. Good see.
Yeah.
You will write when you feel like.
Yeah.
You have to intentionally make a schedule. Good see, every Friday I write something.
But then how do
Okay.
you deal with poor writer's block? Like set it in JS, but people would say Friday I'm writing and then there's nothing.
Like in your
Yeah,
mind.
like there's just nothing that I have.
You see, when you want to write something, you don't have to. Let's say you have the book. See you at the top. You want to write anything,
Yeah.
and you want to write the content of the see at the top. So if you want to write on Friday and you don't have anything pertaining to the top, write anything else. Write anything
So
else.
basically it's
So
like
just
a
write.
discipline
Yeah,
thing.
write
Just
anything
write.
else. So Minenje, most of my
Cock it
posts,
nuts at them. That's just right.
War, my sister.
I have this tendency on social media to write very long posts.
Yeah, but see more, read more.
I've seen those.
Yo.
I've seen those.
So yeah, when I don't have inspiration for specific content, I write Facebook posts. So they release in me the juices of coming back to my content and write. Okay.
Right. So what tips would you give to aspiring writers? Like that young guy, young girl watching this thinking, yo, nami ngiyafuna shemi bhala, but bayesaba, because the reality is most of us are not writing because we just have this fear, this unknown fear.
Yeah. fear
Like
of
would
the
people read
unknown.
my book? And then you actually mentioned, you would see your first book, you sold copies, but your second book actually sold
more.
Yeah. So what tips would you give to someone who's scared to write that first chapter one?
Chapter 1.
Yeah.
I would say you will never and you cannot figure it out before you start.
Sure.
So in order for you to be great, you don't have to be great in order for you to start something, but you have to start and in order for you to be great.
Okay.
So before I started writing, emceeing, influencing, I was nobody. I wasn't a very
You were justice.
I was justice.
Walked into that. Walked into
So until I started
Yeah.
doing something,
Mm.
then
Yeah, so you just have to start and do it afraid.
Please. Lekunye into uthola along the way, utilungisa along the way.
Yeah.
Then boom, nawubuke emva uthi yathi kube ngakwati lokhu before.
Okay,
So yeah.
What is the vision behind the second book? I mean, it's straightforward. It's winning tips for hustlers. But like, when you sat down to write it, what were you thinking? Like,
Okay, the winning tips for hustlers is actually my personal experience.
okay.
Everything that is there is my personal experience because, like, I have 11 years in the industry now. I know what to do and what not to do. So because I wouldn't say the winning tips for business people because I don't have a big business as yet.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
decided to write something that
For somebody you know.
they can relate to. And
Okay.
most of my audience are people that are hustlers, nail technicians, or makeup
share.
artist, da 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 da. You see, so yeah, hence the reception of the book was very amazing.
I love how you mentioned how it's your own personal story. And a big part of our conversation today is just how to tell your brand story.
Yeah.
At which point did you realize that telling your own experiences could help other people? What was that aha moment for you?
Well, I think it was when I discovered that people follow me, like as a person, as an individual, like people, whatever that I used to say on social media, it went like, oh, now I have a following. Now I discovered something, a very, very a great principle about life, that people, before they buy whatever that you are selling, they first buy you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, so I decided to tell my story because yabona abantu labangilandzelako Facebook, they love Jumbo.
Yeah.
They don't care about what my next event MC.
They just care about you.
They care about me.
Yeah.
So if I will tell story some, then it will sell. So I think so painfully ukuthi ngazama decide la lokubhala sami story. It was because labantu bebathanza mina, they were bang accuse my close friends amazi Jumbo ngayini ngathi wena une cult following, like labantu abafuni nekuva nje ngaJumbo nje ngazusi so bende something yabo iwan Jumbo one nation nje wasenza Jumbo hala loud ihlole.
It's true. They really do, because even like when he's advertising one thing, ubona so many different people on different pages. So follow Wishalo, Jumbo's selling this, and it's like how, like there's just
the audience, it's a community.
So authentic though.
Yeah, it's a community. So
you'd say storytelling is important in Eswatini. Like, I mean, I understand that, like what you just said, but I also feel like where there are no fears with you telling your story, because sometimes people won't perceive that well. Like, I mean, maybe stories being as a person saying it, tell her that side of my go wishing. Wasn't that fear? You would say, okay, Jumbo, and that in that, you would say, my followers, and you didn't like, you were not checking, like, you know, by 2000, not by Yabo, blank, unga dilute for so. Didn't you have that fear of just sharing yourself? And then also, how did you deal with how people, because I'm sure it's not only fans. I'm sure there were others that say things. I don't know, yeah, but like, how do you then deal with that as a brand, like as a person, without being those labaloaga Facebook, sebaya tekana, sebaya?
Yeah. I'm not sure whether I'm painful, but you see, every person una two stories, una professional, una le story circles her professional story, then secondly personal story. So mine ngancutha kule personal story, ngase sengu-infuse kule professional story. Nangisi storytelling, ngisho ukuthi I was telling my story sub-professional, my MCing part, my influencing part, my Jumbo Festival part. So you don't have to be too naked to the public.
Oh yes.
Mina nje, it was your first time hearing ukuthi ngihlala lapha ngikutshela ukuthi ngabe ngisuka lapha nangidala.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. I was so shocked. I don't even know what that is, by the way.
I really thought you were a Mbabane person.
Exactly. That's like, my professional story.
Yeah, what
Angela
Embassy
House. That's the professional story.
Yeah.
You don't have to, because people cannot destroy what they do not know.
Oh.
So you akufuneka ube and them not angangivumela ekuthenini, you know, akufuneka ukuthi oversupply as a brand. Ufuna your power is in the supply, so you control your supply yakho. Kunema brands on the social media la khanza ukuthi they are too much on our faces, and it's like no,
it's overkill.
Yeah,
it's true.
So the story sakho si package kahle nje ukuthi sibe professional in as much as akhona lama elements personal ukuthi kahle unjustice yena before abe ngijumbo unjustice, that's personal.
I think there was a time when the band discovered unjustice will come down. I don't even know how you handle that.
I didn't even know.
I don't know how you handle that, but yeah, I do remember because there was a time like Yeah, Gupititela, because of his own government name. But people were like, Sati, Jumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the government was like,
That's for Francis.
But I just want to get into the practicality now of
Yeah.
crafting a brand story.
Okay.
You're speaking to how there's a way you tell your story professionally of the work you do. And
You see, you have to have at least have a story.
Mm.
It's your story is the product that you will be selling. So whatever ungaba ne packaging lenhle, but if you don't have the actual substance inside the package, then that's useless. So you have to decide on what you want to be known for.
Sure.
That's the first thing, and that's the story. Decide what you want to be known for. Just what's nageta emhlabeni beka ne mandate inye akabhekanga le ukuthi nifuna kumdlala ibhola ufuna weta ne mandate inye wathi yena ufuna kutoseva abantu, and that was it.
Yeah.
And during his course lo 3.5 years asemhlabeni beka particular ngokuthi beka ahle a consult to the public ukuthi bantu bathi ngibani mina. So that was part of his branding.
Yeah.
Because you have to be very very sensitive ukuthi ureceive kanjani at the other end. So number one, have this the product itself. That is your story. The number two, obviously package it. You see, ngiyengithi mina there are a lot of brands la ngaba successful, but just because they don't package themselves well, they are just average brands. When we talk about packaging, we literally not talking about your clothes in as much as it adds onto the packaging, but packaging goes to your language on social media. Mina nje ngiyuza ngitfuke ka social media hayi ngoba ngingumzalwane, but because it's my
it's
my
not
packaging.
brand, it would be off brand.
Why utfukelani? Why ukhuluma kanjalo uyabona uyangithusa.
Give me the why utfuka.
Why?
Because no. So ngiyengithi ke ngingabe sengipersonalize kakhulu ukuthi mina ngeke ngithuke because ngiyakholwa ngiyengithi ke noma ngabe uyafuna lokuthuka phela hamba kunabotshwala kunabo this thing la kunathela khona thuka khona off camera uyabona. So I would never post a picture ngiphethe tshwala because uyabona that's packaging. So number 2, package yourself. Then number 3, take yourself out there. Ukhuluma ngenzaba ukuthi ngasuka ekhaya ngaya kuye. There are two philosophy. I will take my product to the people. That's the first school of thought. The second school of thought says I will make my product, craft my product, be attractive, and people will come
to me.
Ngiyengithi mina infuse the two, because even if you can have nice whatever breakfast that you have le endlini yakho nasingayathi thina ngeke siyithenge until wena uzo uteki utositshela ukuthi guys Tembeka ngekati ukuthi there is a guy called Jumbo Khumalo kube mnandi ngale enangweni.
Yeah.
I mean I would have found out eventually on social media, but
So make sure ukuthi you go out there, and that is visibility. So 3, visibility. You have to be visible. Like attention, you see, everything in this world is vying for people's attention. The very same people that you want. Ekseni kune TV. Now vuka kunelicingo Facebook, Twitter, and you are competing with MTN, Swaz Mobile, ufuna attention yalabantu lobafunayo. Like big companies like and big brands. Let me make an example. Kevin Hart, my favorite. Kevin Hart.
I see it.
You are literally competing.
Shade, but I see it.
You are literally competing with Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Nakavuka ekseni une choice ukuthi uya ka YouTube uyobukela Kevin Hart or uya ka Facebook uyobukela Jumbo. Une choice.
Yeah.
And if wena utoba shy and timid, even if you are a good brand, you won't sell because you're not visible. Asikwati.
Uvela uhluka.
Asikwati. So yeah, those are the things, and lokunye kuba authentic. You see kwanela kufika social media, everyone is doing anything for likes, and seku kuyabo kuyafrustrate, kuya busy. So nyalo nangabe u brand authentic. I saw a podcast, it's not a podcast, it's a vlog. Sengimkhohlwele guy. Like uvlogela like in ship beans, like, and ema likes akhe. Ema likes akhe uthola support because authentic. Ushuthi nje what was this is where I am currently in life. Then that like angivlog nje ngivuke kunemathayi nakavuka nje uyabona ukuthi uvuka emathayeleni nje. Ema likes close to 1 million. So what bosses bethu ka Instagram and as laba vlogabo bayanguphi lapha Hilton bayovlogela khona.
I love the Hilton.
It's hard to Hilton hotel too.
But I get you.
Yeah, it's good to be clean and professional, but please be authentic. Yeah. We have to you see in bayabangbude ukuthi eJumbo wena what is udlangani wena Jumbo. Ngithi mina the Jumbo that you see on Facebook, trust me, is the Jumbo that you will see in Puno Mall. Kude leni ukuthi ha lo Jumbo ka Facebook what do you see on Facebook in the sense that your experience on Facebook, humor, jokes, reception, like you will see even in person. That's my setting proposition.
I hope people were taking down notes. I wish I had a notepad.
Yeah, like
okay, right, story, packaging, visibility.
Rewind it.
But I love that it's very practical and straight to the point insights that you've shared right now.
Okay.
You've shared some amazing nuggets today, Jumbo. We really appreciate having you here. Just to close off, can you please just tell us the upcoming Jumbo Festival that everyone is lungisaling for and tungisaling for? What to expect? What's going on there? Like, where do we get the tickets? Are they still available?
Yeah, okay. I'm personally so excited about this year's Jumbo Festival because I added a lot of things. First, excited you see, you have been there. You see, during the time you red carpet session where bang and a shooter. I discovered a gap. Umfuna shooting red carpet asahleling a cards. Then Sagapora cards while so during that time, tabane karaoke session lenga cards.
Oh,
nice,
it's my time to shine.
Your time to shine.
It really is. It's
karaoke session. So mna swengile njamuhle ngekahlala ngayo kuyovela stage.
Yeah,
so,
of course, but
obviously that's my ladies obviously nathanda kubukwa nini.
Hey.
So everyone must come and it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it is fun.
Youngs, they should be there.
I mean, the one who was jamming his song.
Yes.
We've loved having you. We've really loved having you.
It was really fun.
If I could talk to your younger self, I'd tell them to watch the space. There's so much more that's going to come, and you're going to touch so many lives, impact so many people.
Yeah.
Yes, mistakes happen. Maybe you should have stayed in school, but from how you managed to turn everything around and what you've built. I'm also I'm a person lo buya from, I wouldn't say Makaya because that's munyak say Makaya, but this big city life is not my thing.
Yeah.
But
you can hardly tell though.
Yeah, what do you mean? I am not a city girl. Mina guys, mina my lights are so but just seeing another person from like humble beginnings, being able to build a name for themselves, it's very inspiring, and it makes it seem like anything is absolutely possible. So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much.
We were loud. Yeah. Solo shy as the entire time.